you.
Okay, so first things first. How many of us have heard of the devil's lettuce, ganja, Buddha, Mary Jane? You, sir? Yeah, you, sir, too? All right. So the most common name for this herb, medical herb, it's called marijuana. Most of us have heard of it. Many of us have not. And did you know it can actually help you in many ways? Let's find out. Okay, for many years, marijuana has been seen as a devil's lettuce, and it has also been seen as a gateway drug. I'm here to tell you that it's not that, but it's also a medicine that can help us, and it can help the ill and the sick in many different ways. So, cannabis was first founded in South Asia. It was in the 500 BC. According to the history.com, So according to history.com, what the people in Asia would do is they wouldn't necessarily smoke it first. What they would do is they would extract the nug, the actual nug, and they would use the leaf and use it for like building houses, making food, making herbs. They would also use it to make clothing, and it actually helped them for many years because at the time, in 500 BC, people did not believe in killing like buffalo or any animals for their necessities for warmth. So cannabis actually helped them, and it saved many lives. And it wasn't until I think 200 years later where they finally found out that if you light it on fire, it gives you some pretty cool effects. And a few years later, it was then introduced to Europe, America, and South America. Okay, how can cannabis help you? So according to harvard.edu, cannabis can help you in many different ways. For me, I suffer from anxiety, depression, and sleep deprivation. So what sleep deprivation is at night I really can't go to sleep. Like my mind will be wide awake, and I'll be up to 2, 3 in the morning, just looking at YouTube. I'm pretty sure many of you guys can relate. So cannabis, if you smoke a heavy indica or a hybrid, it will actually help you get a good night's rest. And it's not like where people what they say if they drink alcohol or if they take a shot, it helps them get good rest. No, it's not like that, because what alcohol does is it knocks you out. You're not really getting the good right amount of sleep, so you're initially waking up exhausted. What cannabis does is it relaxes your entire body, your mind is at ease, and it's you're in your dreams, you're in La La Land, and you actually do wake up feeling a lot more refreshed, and you feel ready to dominate the day. So, different forms of consumption. According to Leafly.com, there are many different ways of consuming cannabis. The most popular ways are rolling it or smoking it out of pipes, but that's mainly for the youth, people of our age. A lot of older people, what they prefer to do is they'll grind it up, they'll put it in food. I saw this one documentary where there was this lady, she said she had been using cannabis for 20 something years, and eventually got to the point where she couldn't smoke because she was suffering from, I forget what it was. I think she had asthma or something, so her doctor told her it's not good to smoke anymore. So what she started doing was she would get her herb, grind it all up, mix it in with a bunch of oils, make canna butter, and then put that in her food. And she would make pasta, edibles, brownies. She would mix it in her drinks, and she said it actually felt a lot better, and she felt like it helped her body a lot more, because what that does when you mix it in foods, it doesn't hit you necessarily right away. The stomach has to digest it, and once it's digested, it slowly starts to creep in. And the best way I can explain it is, it's your body is not necessarily falling asleep, but it feels relaxed. You can really feel each muscle movement, and each joint, your body feels it's about to go to sleep. It's actually consuming cannabis or vaporizing cannabis after a workout helps out a lot. That is according to, I think, fitness.com. A lot of people say it helps with muscle growth too. So if you're still curious about consuming marijuana, or want to learn more facts about it, or are just curious or bored, I actually recommend checking out Strain Central. He's actually a really cool YouTuber. He does different reviews on different strains, how each strain can help you. He also does giveaways, and he also talks about his past and severe like accidents and pains that he has had and how cannabis helped him. And he actually puts out motivational videos every Monday, so I highly recommend checking him out. And thank you.